points for the Wildcats belong to Kaluma, averaging almost 15 per game. Kansas State defeated Kansas in Manhattan in overtime on February the 5th, 75-70. By the way, if Jerome Tang can get you into overtime, you're cooked. You're done. They are 7-0 in overtime. Every time. Just get them to overtime, and we got them. National Coach of the Year, starting big man, fell hard on his tailbone. It looked like has not come back to the game. So the Wildcats thin up front, and Furphy is headed to the free throw line. If you did not see the injury earlier, and there's Colbert.
And kick the ball out to the guards to go to transition, a critical key to their team.
Means for base on Dickinson. Two big bodies banging down in the paint. Now they got a problem. Oh, he almost hit it from the corner, the desperation three.
Just don't know why Tyler Perry would give that up, and what a great job running in transition by KJ Adams.
Adams missed the driving layup. Dickinson the steal. And follows it up to lay it in.
Against Cincinnati in their last loss, they came back from that deficit, but Cincinnati was able to have 25 points off those turnovers. Those things are critical and key.
Kaluma short on the three. McCullough running the court. And Kansas getting it easy in transition right for the home team. Ames gets into the paint, threads the needle to Kaluma, who's fouled.
And beat a lot of teams in the country.
Tyler Perry hasn't scored yet. 5 points per game in the first half and over 11 points per game in the second half and overtimes. And again, they've had 7 overtime games. A Kansas staple over the top. High-low between the big guys. KJ Adams going to the line. Made them both.
Harris doing a great job denying Perry.
Back to Colbert. Gathers, kicks it out. Carter for three. Got it. Big shot for the Wild.
Outside. I mean, people know what the scouting report is. They're going to double. They're going to give Hunter Dickinson a variety of looks. Guys like Furphy, guys like Timberlake, and McCullough are going to have to knock down shots at a high clip from the outside.
Another K-State turnover. And McCullough buries a three. Colbert, another kick to the corner. And the three too strong for R.J. Jones.
No need for Colbert to kick it there. Just go up and dunk the ball.
Like that. He'll win that same award again, but he is a terrific college basketball player.
I guarantee you, nobody plays harder every possession than KJ Adams.
Gasson back into the game with 2 fouls. Banks one home.
Utilizing. Did you like that, Dan?
I did.
I just made that up.
You should trademark it. Oh. Tyler Perry still hasn't scored, by the way, 10 minutes in. DeJuan Harris, there's an example of him making a move that earlier this year he might not have done, but he is being selectively aggressive, if you will, at the offensive end.
I don't know if you know you saw that little bunny hop, but last year he would have tried to force that in. It's particularly special.
Carolina and Duke, this one is at Cameron. Both teams hit, so a bit of a smaller lineup now for Bill Self's team.
Perry's going to need to get going offensively here.
Gasson stopped by McCullough. Jones a deep one, and he knocks it down, and K-State is back within 4. Here's Perry. Gasson, a step through and banks it home, and it's a 2-point game.
They're going to stay with him, drag it all the way out. It's going to open up driving lanes for your offensive players.
And a reach-in foul called on McNair.
What, Dan? Yeah. To get you to play to the level you need to play to compete. Curl it, keep curling it.
There it goes. Lost it. And then committed a foul. He said he got fouled, but the foul goes on Kaluma. It was last week to BYU. What a season the Cougars are having. What a season this
Roy Williams area. And I still couldn't find.
Over the top to Adams.
What a scream by Dickinson.
And then Dickinson fouled as Perry reaches in. 7 Eastern on ESPN and the app. College basketball.
And think about it, we start the ACC tournament next week. The Big 12 start.
Furphy averaging about 12 a game since he became a starter. Nice, strong, driving, left-handed layup.
Not just a left-handed layup. That's
Like himself?
He does, but I mean, the reality is at this time of the year, you're going to have to play through injury. And that knee, something that's never going to go away, he's going to have to fight through it.
Another K-State turnover. McNair just kind of outletted it to Dickinson, and it winds up with Dickinson going to the free throw line.
Especially when you continue to find ways to stay in ball games with your offense.
Players on the team, obviously Naquan Tomlin, huge part of the Elite 18. Expected those two guys to be two of their better players, and that would give them more depth and more options. But you got to focus on who you have, not who you don't, but it's a bit of a thin team as well. Nice drive by Day Ames.
That's right. Give it up, big man.
Yep.
Don't need to put the ball down on the ground. Keep it high and strong.
That's when the guard yells loud.
Yes.
Give me the ball. And a finish at the other end for Will McNair Jr.
I say that to Jay Billis when we're on the game day. Said he just doesn't pass the ball out.
No, ball goes into him, never comes back.
Yeah, I've noticed.
You and I will talk later. Harris, a look away, making
one of the best in college basketball at changing speeds.
McNair from 18. Wow. Big fella. Stolen by Ames. Perry ahead to Kaluma. Great shot fake and then fouled by Harris. Scored yet. What a great second half player he's been. But if you're Jerome,
you're feeling good. It's not, you still have a long way to go. It's a long game. A lot of those junkyard defenses from Kansas State throughout the course of the second half.
Juwan Harris on the bench. Marco Jackson handling the ball right now for Kansas as Perry is called for the foul. And Kansas back to the line, and they have Cameron at 6:30 Eastern. NBA Saturday primetime. The Celtics in the second
for a foul.
Off the knee of McCullough, Timberlake dives and saves it. 10 to shoot. Jackson puts it up and hits it. They didn't win the game Saturday. McNair in all kinds of traffic. And a three for Day Ames, giving K-State some big minutes.
Yeah, McCullough did a great job digging in there to try to get that strip, but lost the shooter. Kansas State able to knock it down.
Timberlake, yes. And Perry fouled by McCullough. Oh, and McCullough,
yeah, competing. Obviously, Tyler Perry's had multiple games where you need.
And a good job by Roger Ayers. Outstanding officiating crew tonight. Keith Kim.
You know, that wingspan and that size is really going to deter Perry from shooting shots from the perimeter.
Jackson fouled on the elbow jumper, and he'll go to the line. And Kansas.
Boy, for a lot more pick and pop scenarios.
Can they get closer than 8?
Gonna have to get into something now.
Shot clock at 5. Ames. Colburn, and it's blocked by Dickinson. Big defensive play at the end of the half for Hunter Dickinson. His own rebound, spins, can hit it, and Dickinson down with a rebound. He's into double figures in rebounding already. You and I were talking at halftime as McCullough knocks down the open jumper.
Playing around the rock.
Carter way off on that 3. Adams. He got grabbed hard and will go back to the free throw line.
Spend time with Bill and the staff. I'm more like the MC.
Oh, you're the MC.
I'm the guy on the mic. I make
the offensive end slip away.
So we saw a little scuffle in the first half, and I like that by Kevin McCullough on senior night. This is a revenge game. You have to make statements when you play against teams that beat you in Manhattan, and that's what Kansas is trying to do right now. They're setting
Consecutive game.
Well, I mean, their first game back after having that versatility he brings to the table defensively is also a major point of just screen and transition. There you go. Get him. You got to find a way to get Tyler Perry going in this game.
Kaluma got off to a very quick start tonight. They need all the offense they can get, and he'll be going to the free throw line. And listen, when you score 26 against Kansas, as Perry did last, 45 points per game, and they're at 14 right now, early in the now 50. Great defense there by Gasson. 3-on-1 for the Wildcats, and they convert.
From the beginning to the end of the day, just exudes his presence on the court. He's a special player.
Doesn't get enough attention, right?
No,
for how
he
good of a
does not.
season he's having. McCullough for three, and Kansas stretches out the... Boy, a lot of on the perimeter, side to side. Just nothing easy. Great shot fake, though, by Gasson. That was beautiful.
Fake, Kevin McCullough bit, finished strong at the rim. Yeah, and then he lost his man defensively.
Timberlake for three. Largest lead of the game for the Jayhawks. McNair. It's going to go, and he's got a chance for three.
All that size to carve out space.
Look at Adams handling. Driving. Oh, boy, what a finish by KJ.
That's a new weapon to the arsenal for KU.
Murphy into Dickinson.
Good pass.
Timberlake again. And Kansas. Here he is. Tough one, moving away from the basket. Maybe a pass to McNair. Who knows? Shot clock at 5. And McNair will finish it.
He was incredible foot.
Well, you always feel when Harris is your point guard, you're going to run something, you're going to get a good look.
Also, he just makes the right plays. I mean, look at that. You catch me.
And I know you've been as impressed with their defense as you have been their offense.
How do you minimize the shot selection by Tyler Perry? He's only taken 5 shots in this game. A guy who's averaged 26 points or more the last 2 games has only taken 5 shots in this ballgame. That's incredible defense.
And you can't teach 7-2. Adams. Working hard and heading back to the free throw line again.
How they do it.
We were talking about it. They're all getting up and down the floor. You've lost a step. And
I mean, people don't understand how difficult of a job. Tell Devon Harris does not get screened.
Carter, good help by Adams, and he recovers quickly on Gasson. And a foul. Boy, they played 21 seconds or great
frame.
Adams can play the 4 or the 5. McCullough can play the 3 or a small ball 4. Bill Self can play bigger or smaller lineups depending on what the opposition is doing.
Got him at the rim. Oof.
Night. Perry no. Still looking for his first field goal of the night. The trailer is Dickinson. How about the scoop and the finish?
5 shot attempts in this ballgame.
Is it Harris or is it others as well? Team defense.
It's team defense. There's acknowledgement of where he is on the court at all times.
What an outlet by Dickinson. A bucket for Harris. Perry runs into his own man. Dickinson gamble to McNair, lays it in. Remember the double bye for the top 4. Right now, Kansas is the 6th seed. Timberlake the flush. But that can change. They've got and missing more than 50% of your free throws is one of them, and that's what K-State has done tonight. Tipped out by Harris.
How about the IQ of Harris? Just knows where to be at all given times and just makes basketball plays.
Hunter, remember, this is senior night, and if things keep going the way that it's going, Bill Self's got an opportunity to get a couple of walk-ons, a couple of senior walk-ons into the game.
You think guys will get shots up?
Michael Jankovic will get a shot out. Patrick Cassidy is the other one, although Cassidy, Luma, the kick to McCullough. Dickinson with his 20th rebound. One shy of his career high that he set against Kentucky in November. McNair fouled by Adams, and McNair was... McCullough, by the way, in terms of the game against Houston, then into the Big 12 tournament.
You can play through being hurt.
Brad was trying to get Johnny Furphy to shoot that ball. Harris to Timberlake for a corner three. But they're just having fun right now, Jay Will. Perry. McNair for three. Why not?
I mean, Tyler Perry can't catch a break. Can't find any space, but McNair able to knock down the rainbow three.
That's his second three of the season, Will McNair Jr. in 7 attempts. Harris is fouled, and he'll shoot a couple.
It's such a smart player. Sometimes the game doesn't need to be as complicated.
Made them both. Kaluma leans in, tried to draw the foul, missed the shot. Kansas leads the series 204-96. Great pass by Furphy. And another three for Timberlake. SVP, I got to be honest. We couldn't hear you. It's so noisy in here.
Come on, Dan.
What if I go Ivy League on you? What
No,
if I go
no, it's not Ivy League. No, it's not Ivy League.
All right.
My wife will be proud of me on this one.
All right, give it to me.
IU versus Purdue, 1901.
Wow, impressive night for the Jayhawks. Furphy. Goaltending. Count it.
There's the towel.
Tyler Perry, by the way, is on the bench right now for K-State, so it looks like, unfortunately for him, a great player who's had a great year. He's going to walk out of this building without having made a field goal tonight. Just a couple of free throws. And again, a lot of the credit.
The attention to detail, the effort, the ability to stay attached to his hip at all times.
And how many of them were clean looks? Maybe one? Remember that one he hesitated on?
Barely.
In transition, the flush for Caleb Rich. But there are going to be some long faces on the bus ride back to Manhattan. K.J. Adams elevates again.
Getting ready for your next opponent, which is Houston on a road, which is going to be a colossal matchup. And the way Kansas has played the last two games, they have not brought the same intensity defensively.
Timberlake is fouled, and there's going to be a huge ovation right now. It's going to go crazy for it a moment.
Father, coach, as an assistant coach. 100%.
A simple yes. Team points. What a game changer that can be going forward for Kansas if he can knock down shots.
They were saying he was knocking them down in practice all the time. It just wasn't translating to the game. Wait until he catches it. Don't let the ball get reversed off. Cassidy, I gotta let that fly.
Brown gives it back to him.
Let it rip. Do what you do.
Oh! They count it. They count it. It's a bucket.
Obviously, this sets up a colossal game on Saturday against Houston. Who's going to stop Jamal Shead and that team from getting the #1 overall seed?
Ames knocks down a three for Kansas State. Boy, I don't know, as a fan base, you can have more fun than Jayhawk fans have had here tonight.
Oh, I told you it was going up. I told you it was going up.
You're right. The rebound. They got another shot at it. And a hard foul is going to send Jankovic to the free throw line.
Oh, and Jankovic.
50 now. By the way, what are we doing? Get him in. 1 of 2. And the final seconds will tick away. A convincing win for Kansas here tonight. Tonight's Phillips 66 player of the game, Hunter Dickinson. Look at the numbers: 15 points, 20 rebounds, and a career high tying 5 block shots. And he had a lot of help tonight.